Hi, my name is Joseph Pastore, and for 120 hours, I got to live the life of a doctor. Ever since I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to be one, so I knew I had to make my internship in the medical field. The only question was, would I still have the dream of being a doctor after waking up at 6 a.m. every day of the week? I would arrive at the hospital at 7 a.m. On mornings I was a few minutes early. I would swing by Tim Hortons for breakfast. After that, I would head up to my dad's office. We would sit and talk about the schedule for the day. Every morning, we looked at some of the patients we would be seeing with interesting or unusual cases. Next, we would head up to the 10th floor to start rounding on patients. While we waited for the team members to arrive, we would sit down and look at the rest of the patients we would be seeing that day. Things we looked at included any overnight reports from other doctors, test results, x-rays or other imaging, and vital signs. If I didn't understand a medical term used in an overnight report, or had never heard of a disease or disorder a patient was diagnosed with, I would look it up in the hospital's pediatric textbook. If I still didn't understand, I would just ask one of the 50 doctors around me to explain it in simpler terms. We would then go room to room to update each patient's plan of care and keep the parents up to date on their child's treatment. One of my favorite things about the hospital is the amazing views in all of the rooms. One thing from this internship I was not expecting was the extreme use of Purell. Before and after entering and exiting a room, you had to use it to prevent spreading germs from patient to patient and especially to yourself. After rounds, I would occasionally get to sit in on lectures with actual medical students given by many of the different doctors that worked in the hospital. Throughout the day, we would head down to the emergency room to perform a checkup on a patient. I even got to listen to a few patients' heartbeats and lungs with a stethoscope. In some cases, we would prepare them to be admitted to the floor and let them know what to expect in the next couple of days. The answer to the question I asked myself at the beginning of this 120-hour-long journey is yes. I do in fact love the idea of becoming a doctor. All of those early mornings were more fun than I could have ever imagined. This internship helped me solidify my dream of being in the medical field. I found that I love the work environment and the collaboration between the doctors and nurses. The friendships and the camaraderie between everyone is something I truly hope to have when I am in my career. I want to give a special thank you to my dad, Dr. Andrews, Dr. Black, Dr. Downhauser, Dr. Jacobs, and everyone who taught me so much and showed me tremendous kindness during my 120 hours as a doctor.